Alright, Season 25 kickoff here. War number 1, we're up against ISO8A. If you guys like the 4 Loki cards that we do, and you're curious to see what that design for the new season looks like, and you didn't see my community post where I revealed the design, then you guys can stick around to the end of this video, and you'll see the War 1 cards for everybody. So, alright, I was back up in Section 1 here, and then taking Path 1 in Section 2, so I've got Vigor and then 2 Buffet fights. I'm taking 3 total fights, and I'll be using Warlock for 2 of them, Quake for 1 of them, and Nick Fury is just a synergy to help my attackers with their base attack rate. Just going to inflate that by 10%, so kind of like an extra little boost. Also, I am completely out of the, I guess you could call them temporary 30% champion boost, the green ones. I do have, I do have one of the 6 hours left from last season. I bought one of those advanced war bundle packs. Anyway, so the extra 10% attack from the Nick Fury synergy is going to help me out, kind of make up for that lost attack rating since I'm not max boosting here. But because it is the first war of the season, I mean, we really just wanted to come out on fire and, overboost for everything. And, we kind of have a history of, I don't know how to say, we kind of have a history of sucking asshole in War 1 of any given season. And the way to combat that is just to be aware of it, prepare, focus, and overboost just in case, because bad things can definitely happen. Rust is real. So yeah, this fight is super easy with Warlock. All I want to do is get to my SP2, and I mean, really, Warlock is so ridiculous for war when you're running tech power boosts. And, he doesn't have a very high crit rate, but when he does crit, his crit damage, I think, is the best in the game. It's the second best in the game behind Vulture. But it's so easy, you guys can see there, just to get back up to an SP2, and you can just rinse and repeat. Very simple, which is so cool. Alright, up next we have Dragon Man, and I'm going to be using Quake for this fight. So there are a couple different elements here. Number 1, I need to parry him to start to stop his first power charge buff. Also, I'm going to need to dex twice. My first dex is going to get eaten by Buffet. So here I'm going to dex. It's going to trigger Buffet. Boom. Now I need to trigger it again before the Buffet timer resets. Boom. Now I've got a permanent dexterity buff, or it's a precision buff that you get from dexterity. And then the other factor there in this fight, after I turn off his power charge, I just needed to make sure that I timed my aftershock so that it would overlap with his power charge trying to come back, and then it would shut it off for the rest of the fight. So at this point, it's a standard Quake fight. Now, you guys can see that little passive icon, that red passive icon underneath my health bar. That is a cornered passive effect that you're automatically inflicted with against Dragon Man, and all that means is he's going to get a lot of extra burst damage if he hits me. And because of that, and because of the, we just wanted to come out really strong in War number 1, I decided to mid-fight, just, you know what, screw it, let's just go to a parry style. It's way safer for me, at least. And that's why I started going parry there. Parry. Just because had I gotten comboed by Dragon Man, the damage would have been pretty crazy because of all that extra corner damage he deals. Alright, so healing up Warlock, and we've got this Apocalypse. Now I am going to be using a Power Start 1 boost here, and the reason is because in addition to Buffet, of course, this node has strike counter combat rate. So I want to get to my SP2. Once I get to my SP2, because of my tech power boost, I can just cycle my SP2s, and I'll be able to rapidly, repeat my specials before the strike counter numbers reach 0, which is when you're inflicted with a suppression debuff or suppression passive. There I messed up. Obviously, I don't know what happened. I was kind of late with my parry, but it kind of actually worked out because it got me right up to an SP2. before I had to even, or before I could even land a hit. Just helped me with my my power meter. All right, so boom, just gonna pop him once. I only gave him 1 tap because of his power right here, and I'm just gonna parry him 2 taps, and then we're gonna go back to the SB2. So able to get off 3 SB2s in the span of 10 seconds, and that takes him down from 100% to 0 health. So that was it for me this war. And BG3 started off the season strong. Actually, 2 of our groups finished with a 0. We call that a donut and 4 Loki. And when we get donuts, baby, you know what that means. We smash some fucking donuts, dog. Anyway, all right. We had an awesome war. Here are the new card designs. We got PWF and BG2 with the silver, FaZe and BG1 with the gold, and of course, Bryn, who is now uploading war videos, by the way. I'll have a link in the description below. He got the first platinum card of Season 25. That is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.